Poland's political and economic reforms of the past 20-plus years have transformed this former East Bloc country from an industrial has-been into a dynamic and forward-looking nation. Today, Poland's high-income economy is now one of the fastest growing in the European Union. Market liberalization, the establishment of the Warsaw Stock Exchange, and the introduction of other competitive measures have all helped drive developments in sectors such as banking, telecoms, and retail. So what does this mean for the contactless sector? Well, it shows that the fundamentals are in place to help drive market demand for new technologies. The Polish nation's enthusiasm for contactless and mobile payments was highlighted by a research commissioned by First Data in October 2011, in which 51% of Poles surveyed say they would use a mobile device to make payments, compared with just 25% of respondents in the UK and Ireland. Additionally, nearly a third of Polish consumers said they'd like to use a mobile wallet right now.
PayPass revolution is a fact in Poland. Poland is ranked in top 3 countries globally in terms of the transactional side of PayPass and level of technology development in the country. At the end of 2011, over 20% of MasterCard cards issued in Poland were PayPass enabled, and nearly 20% of acceptance network in Poland was equipped with PayPass terminals. Currently, we are in a pilot and implementation phase of mobile payments in Poland, with number of issuers and majority of mobile network operators.
Mobile network operators in the Polish market are also firmly behind the technology. Orange has unveiled mobile contactless payments in the country through its Polish company PTK Centrotel. The commercial pilot enabled several thousand participants to use their mobile handsets to make low-value payments at the point of sale by tapping and paying at the estimated 50,000 contactless readers now deployed across the country, representing about 20% of all point-of-sale readers in Poland.
Orange is a very innovative operator all over the world, and NFC rollout is a part of our strategy. That's why we are working on reusing NFC technology in order to build the services like payment, like ticketing, like access control, because NFC seems to be the next step in extending the portfolio of the offers and services we have today. The telecommunication market is already saturated. We have a lot of customers. We are offering the services like calls, messages, email, internet access. I mean, NFC technology allows us to deliver more innovative services like financial payments, ticketing, and other access control-based services. So today we know that it works. It's possible, it's reliable, it's safe. So we know that we can develop, based on this experience, the commercial offer.
Poland's been at the vanguard of using alternative form factors such as watches and stickers in addition to NFC-enabled handsets.
I need to say that innovation is in our DNA, and we always look for new solutions that will bring convenience in banking to our customers. So when we learned from MasterCard about contactless innovation solution, we were one of the very first banks to jump after and launch it quickly to our customers. A sticker, thanks for asking about that. It's one of my favorite products. I can't live without that, to be honest, because that brings really super extra convenience in my life. I don't need to carry a wallet. I have everything what is important in my life, which is my mobile and which is my payment card. Transicard, that was another example of super innovation that we worked out together with MasterCard. That bundles payment card along with transportation ticket on one plastic. So that's another example of convenience that we can bring to our customer lives. And it shows what is modern banking today. It's not about going to branches, this is to carry everything in one.
In its capital, Warsaw, Residents can use contactless cards to ride by bus, tram and subway. Menika Polska, the Mint of Poland, has expanded its sphere of business beyond the production of currency to include electronic payments, and was interested in adding contactless capability to its ticketing distribution systems.
Mint of Poland has a very strong position in e-payments. We are operator of over 1.5 million travel cards around Poland. We won contracts with the biggest cities. Mint of Poland, as the first company, introduced contactless payments in public transportation. Now we introduced over 800 mobile vending machines in buses and trams in a city called Wrocław. This is one of the biggest Polish city, so you can buy even a single fare with a contactless card. So our vending machines, they are prepared now for using new NFC technology, so you can pay for a even single fare with a your mobile or with any other badge. So now we speak with other Polish cities, and we are the pioneer. Second one, this growing number of satisfied customers, which is very important. And what I believe is also that here in Mint of Poland, new technologies are born. So we look forward in the future with our new payment technologies.
MasterCard has made considerable investment in contactless in Poland. This investment includes the installation of more than 50,000 contactless point-of-sale terminals capable of accepting MasterCard's contactless payment applications nationwide.
Żabka Poland is the owner of the largest convenience store in the Central and Eastern Europe, a centralized network under the name of Żabka and Fresh Market. Our network currently has over 2,500 stores. PayPass fits perfectly into the nature of such services. In addition, we're closer to our customers, and that's our role, to open stores. PayPass was at the time of implementation the only contactless system in our market. In fact, when competitors entered the market by creating a similar system, there were and still are not as flexible as MasterCard and PayPass. In the network, Fresh Market and Żabka already have reached a massive scale. Monthly, we execute more than 150,000 transactions in our stores, so it's about 70 transactions per store per month. It can be said that every fourth card transactions use MasterCard contactless technology. And in this relatively short time, it's increased 5 times. At the moment, it is nearly 150,000 a month, and this increase is significant.
The country's banks and transaction service providers are also getting in on the act and showing that they mean business when it comes to contactless. E-Service provides for Poland's expanding card transactions market.
The main reason for introducing contactless transactions to Poland was the fact that we belong to the group of Polish PKO Bank, and we must ensure that the customers, the cardholders, have access to all possible available technologies. Our network is approximately 50% of point of sales and is prepared to accept contactless cards. We estimate that by the end of this year, the percentage of terminals equipped with contactless technology will reach about 75%. But from the other side, the factor that determines of the majority of the market are the issuing plans of the banks. We estimate that till the end of next year, this market will be saturated. We have recorded an 800% increase in terms of number of transactions, and due to the increase in single transactions, that increase in value amount over 1,200%.
If you're into contactless, then Poland is one of the countries to watch in 2012. Its forward-looking and highly educated young populace expect success, and its banks, telcos and retailers are ready to give them exactly what they want.